Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Radek Krakoszyński. I'm a senior trainer at Worldwide School, and I have a pleasure of conducting today's webinar for you. Welcome, everyone. I need to ask you the first, question, important one. Can you hear me? That's kind of important. So there's a chat. So yeah, you can type in some answers if you can. It would be nice to have some confirmation from you if you can hear me. Cool, great, excellent. Thank you for the answers. Yeah, so I guess we can officially start. So as you probably know, today I'm going to talk about some English idioms, expressions that are very popular in English and used a lot by native speakers, and you can hear them everywhere while watching films, TV series. Yeah, they are, let's say, omnipresent in the language. Well, let's try to make your English more English by discussing some of idiomatic expressions. So basically, today I'm going to focus on money-related idioms for most part of our webinar, and then towards the end we'll switch from money idioms to more like body parts idioms, which might also be interesting. I'm pretty sure that you know some of these expressions because they are very popular and as I said previously, used a lot. Okay, so let's start. So the first expression, first idiom for today is to pitch in. Any ideas what this one means? If you know, just type in the answer and yeah, we'll see if you're right. To pitch in. What does it mean to pitch in? It's quite useful and quite popular. So you might know it, maybe even use it. I cannot see any answers yet, so let me answer the question myself. Yeah, so if you pitch in, basically there's a theory that this expression comes from a very popular farm tool, which is a pitchfork. If you want to move some hay or straw, then you usually do it with the pitchfork. So to pitch in basically it means to contribute or to give or to join in. So for example, you want to buy a gift for your colleague. A few people might just pitch in to collect enough money to get something. Yeah? An example of how it can be used. Well, let's all pitch in a few dollars so we can buy Sally a really good present for her birthday. Yeah. So if one person doesn't want to cover all the costs, then a few people might pitch in to collect enough money to get something. So yeah, so that's like pitching in. Another one. Cutting corners, cut corners. Any ideas? Maybe someone wants to share the meaning with us. If you feel free to type. If you know the meaning. Okay, thank you for the answer, Pushna Afizna. Yeah. So basically, cutting corners. Yeah, it's about trying to save money, but yeah, by finding cheaper or quicker ways of doing something. Often sacrificing the quality. Yes. So your explanation was pretty good. For example, yeah, we need to finish this project on time, but let's be careful not to cut corners and compromise its quality. Yeah, because usually, yeah, cutting corners. Yeah, if you do something while cutting corners, it might be cheaper, but yeah, at the loss of quality of something that you need. Perfect. All right. To foot the bill. Okay, so we have a part of the body. Foot the bill. As you probably know or can gather from this, to foot the bill simply means to pay the bill, pay for something. Usually we use it when it's quite a substantial expense. So the sum is pretty high. For example, yeah, since it was my idea to eat at the expensive restaurant, I'll gladly foot the bill. That's very generous. Yeah. So if you pay the bill, we can use the idiomatic expression to foot the bill, which basically means the same. However, well, usually the sum you have to pay is quite substantial. Right, cash cow. We have something similar in our language, I guess. So as you as you can guess, a cash cow is a business or investment that generates well, a lot of money, or it's like steady and significant income monthly or weekly or daily. For example, investing, doinakrava, exactly, that's it. Investing in real estate has proven to be a cash cow for many entrepreneurs. This is one of the idioms that is similar to expressions used in our language, and there'll be some more, I guess. Let's look at the next one. Out of pocket. Well, what does it mean if you cover some expenses out of pocket? Any ideas? Have you seen this idiom somewhere? Maybe have you used it? If you cover some costs like out of pocket, it means that you spend your own private money on work-related expenses. Yeah. Then of course your employer will give you the money back, will reimburse the money. But yeah, if you pay for something out of pocket, you cover company expenses with your private money. For example, I had to cover the travel expenses out of pocket, but I'll be reimbursed later. If you're reimbursed, the money is given back to you by the employer or whoever should do that. So that's the out of pocket, to cover expenses out of pocket. Pinch pennies. Okay. This one actually means to be frugal and to save money by basically not spending on anything that is not necessary. Frugal means like economical in a way. You're trying to spend as little as possible. Yeah. So usually students try to pinch pennies, yeah, because they don't have much money to spend, and yeah, all they have to do is to pinch pennies. So spend as little as possible by avoiding spending on unnecessary things. For example, while in college, I had to pinch pennies to make ends meet on a tight budget. In this example, we have another idiom which we'll discuss in a sec. To make ends meet. So pinch pennies, just to spend as little as possible by avoiding unnecessary costs and expenses. The next expression is a drop in the bucket. Well, if you compare the size of a drop to the size of a bucket, you can easily guess that a drop in the bucket, it's not much, because basically you cannot even see if there's a drop in the bucket or not. So as you have guessed, a drop in the bucket is a very small amount, especially when you compare this to what you need or what you expect to get. For example, donating a few dollars to charity is good, but it's just a drop in the bucket compared to the overall need. Yeah, so exactly, that's a nice translation. That's right, a drop in the bucket. Nice. Another one is like rolling in dough. Well, basically, dough is like an informal word for money. So if you are rolling in dough, like rolling in money, I guess we have something similar in our language. So basically, it means having a lot of money or being wealthy. So basically, you have no financial concerns because you're pretty well off. For example, ever since he started his own business, he's been rolling in dough. Yeah, so that just means that his business is quite successful if he's rolling in dough. I guess we have some similar expression in our language. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Throw money down the drain. I guess another idiom that kind of resembles something from our language. If you throw money down the drain, it simply means that you waste money on something that is not worthwhile or just doesn't bring any value. But if you're rolling in dough, then you can easily throw money down the drain, and what difference does it make, right? And an example of how this expression can be used. Buying that expensive gadget turned out to be throwing money down the drain. I never use it. Probably many of us have something that cost quite a lot, but now we're not using it. So yeah, throwing money down the drain. Okay, look like $1 million. Huh? What about this expression? What's the meaning? I guess it's quite positive, yeah, because if you look like $1 million, well, never seen like $1 million because bucks is like informal word for dollars, yeah. So I guess yeah, to look good, of course. So yeah, so bucks or dollars. So if someone tells you that you look like $1 million, then it's really positive. It means that you look absolutely fantastic, absolutely fabulous. So I guess everyone would like to look like $1 million. For example, wow, Mary, you look like $1 million. I love your dress. So if you want to pay someone a nice compliment, I guess using this idiom will do the job. Yeah, oh, you look like $1 million today. So nice to hear. To be confident, well, yeah, if you look good, probably it also means that you feel confident. So yeah, it's kind of related, absolutely. But the basic meaning is like to look fantastic, to look fabulous, look like $1 million. All right. Next one is like to be born with a silver spoon in one's mouth. Well, any ideas about this one? What does it mean? If you are born with a silver spoon in your mouth, what kind of person are you? Born rich? Yeah, that's exactly. Nice explanations. Thank you. Right. Yeah. So basically, it's like someone who comes from a wealthy and successful family. Yeah. Lots of silver on the table. They use only silver cutlery, right? So absolutely. For example, yeah, John was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, so he doesn't know what it's like to work hard. Yeah. So yeah, if you're born, yeah, well off, wealthy, then usually we use this idiom to talk about people from aristocratic families, or just people who are born into rich families. Yeah, to be born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Okay. To go from rags to riches, that's a classic idiom, I guess associated with America, right? So rags basically are like old, tattered, dirty clothes. Yeah. So if you go from rags to riches, this is the American dream, right? That you start with nothing and then you climb high and you become exactly that's the perfect translation. Yeah. So yeah. So you go from being poor to having a lot of money. So I guess that was something that all immigrants were thinking while going to America, the land of your dreams, right? Like more than 100 years ago. For example, yeah, Jim Carrey went from rags to riches. He was once living in a van, but eventually became one of the highest paid comedians in the world. Yeah, so that's just an example. Yeah, a rags to riches story. Right, perfect. To have sticky fingers. What about this one? Any ideas what this one means? If someone has sticky fingers. This one is not so positive actually. This expression. So okay, yeah. Stealing. Yeah, I guess it's about stealing. Very good guesses. Thank you. So yeah, if you have sticky fingers, yeah, you probably steal a lot. Things just stick to your fingers. It's not your fault. You just have sticky fingers, right? So it's like an idiom, a whimsical idiom. A whim is like a need that you have, but you just want it, but it's no additional value in it. As a whimsical idiom suggesting that people's things, people's valuables just stick to you when you touch them accidentally, of course. Yeah. So yeah. So it's all about stealing, to have sticky fingers. For example, the manager fired the cashier because he had sticky fingers. He stole more than $200 in a month. Okay, for a cashier, yeah. Yeah, to have sticky fingers. Right. Let's move on. To give someone a run for their money. That's kind of a longish expression. But basically, if you give someone a run for their money, it means that when you are competing with someone, you feel like you really have to do your best, like work really hard to be better than someone. So then you can use, oh, you gave me a run for my money. It's like I had to really try hard to beat you or to be as good as you. So if a competition between two people or two teams is harsh, they're going like neck to neck. Yeah, this is the idiom to use, like to give someone a run for their money. For example, Joe really gave me a run for my money in the chess tournament. He almost beat me, yeah, so I had to really sweat to win the game of chess with him. So he gave me a run for my money. Okay. The next expression is to pony up. Okay, pony is like a little horse, yeah. But of course, yeah. The beauty of idiomatic expression is that, well, they don't mean exactly what the words that make them up mean. So to pony up simply means to pay for something or to settle a debt. So if you owe someone some money, well, then one day will come that, well, you will have to pony up, right? For example, yeah, pony up and give me the $5 you owe me. Yeah. So basically, to pony up means to settle your debts, give back what you owe. To pony up. Okay. Pay up, yeah, it's basically similar, but pay up is not an idiom. This is the only difference. Yeah? But pony up, pay up, yeah. If it's time to pay up, yeah. Pay up doesn't necessarily like refer to debts, yeah. Very often it does, but yeah, but they are very very similar. It's all about, yeah, paying or giving some money back. That's right. Okay, to ante up. Well, if you play poker or any card games, then you should be familiar with this one, because it comes from the world of poker, from a game of poker. So when players bet their money, yeah, before the cards are dealt, before they know yeah, what cards they will get. So it comes from poker, but over the years, when the idiom has changed the meaning a little bit, and now we use it to refer to any type of payment someone owes, not only in poker, right? For example, yeah, you'd better ante up and give me the $10 I loaned you last week. So ante up is basically the same as pony up, yeah. Now, if you don't play poker, so outside of poker, it's just, yeah, giving back your paying back your debts. And another one, which is very similar, to up the ante. So basically, just a little bit different word order in this expression. But the meaning is slightly different. Like, of course, they are similar, but to up the ante means to raise the stakes. So again, it's kind of comes from poker. So when you up the ante, you bet more money than the person before you, right? This can be, of course, used in everyday language, everyday conversation, when you raise a bet or you agree to do something more, yeah, to raise the stakes. For example, yeah, I wanted to place a $10 bet on the soccer match, but Daniel upped the ante and raised the bet to $50. Yeah, so raise the stakes to up the ante. Okay, break even. It's kind of popular. What's the meaning of this one? Anyone? If you know the answer, just type it up in the chat, and we'll see if you are right. If you break even, it's yeah, as I said, very popular, and you can yeah, very good. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, if you break even, it means that well, after spending a certain amount of money, you earn roughly, more or less, the same amount. So it like kind of balances out. Yeah. So you don't lose anything. You don't earn anything. So exactly, this is to break even. So no loss, no profit. So Well, could be better, but it's not the worst. Yeah. For example, the trip to the beach cost me $100, but I almost broke even after winning $90 in a contest. Yeah, so almost like a free trip to the beach. Exactly. So that's the meaning of break even. Next one is to break the bank. Well, I guess we have something like that in our language. So if you break the bank, it simply means that well, something is really expensive, and yeah, you have to like spend a lot or all your money or more money than you have if you want to buy it. So yeah, if you break the bank, you break your personal bank, yeah, and then you are left with nothing if you wanna invest a lot or buy something that is worth more than you currently have. For example, taking a week-long vacation would break the bank. There's no way I could afford to do it. Yeah. So basically, if you wanna buy something that you can hardly afford or you simply cannot afford, it means breaking the bank. So that's this one. Another one is well, to be close-fisted. Any ideas? So what about the meaning of this expression? To be close-fisted. If someone is close-fisted, what does it mean? If you have any ideas, just type them up, and we'll see if you're right. I guess you can guess. Yeah. If you are close-fisted, it simply means that well, you are quite reluctant. You don't feel like spending any money. So it's like you're almost physically gripping the banknotes in your fist. So basically, other words that could describe this kind of attitude could be stingy or cheap. Yeah. Like yeah, like a typical stereotype of yeah, Scrooge, like Scottish person who is like yeah, stingy or cheap. So to be close-fisted, so being unwilling to spend any money. Yeah, exactly. That's a very nice Doshigas, very nice Polish word. Yeah, haven't heard it in a while. Nice. It's okay. Carl is so close-fisted, he won't even buy snacks for the Christmas party. Oh, that's not nice. No snacks for the Christmas party. Yep. So Carl is definitely close-fisted. There are two versions of spelling. Yeah, one with a hyphen in the middle, and sometimes it's spelled as one word. Okay, so to be close-fisted. Well, in hard times, maybe it's a good thing. To go Dutch. Oh, that's a very useful one, and quite popular. So what does it mean if you go Dutch? Like imagine you invite someone, or you just go to a restaurant or to a cafe with a friend. And what does it mean if you go Dutch? It's a way of paying. Yeah. So what's a way of dividing the cost? So if you go Dutch, basically it means that everyone exactly, yeah, everyone, good answer, everyone pays for their own meal at the restaurant. Yeah. I mean, yeah, nothing against the Dutch people. Yeah, it's just but yeah, Dutch people might see it as something offensive or something inappropriate. Yeah, to go Dutch. Another idiom with Dutch, which also can be quite offensive to Dutch people, is Dutch courage. Yeah, Dutch courage is the courage you get after drinking too much alcohol. Yeah, and you feel so brave. Yeah, that's also with Dutch. So I don't know why there are like so negative idioms like with Dutch in English. Like all Dutch people speak English anyways. So anyway, so to go Dutch, to split the cost. For example, yeah, usually we go Dutch when we eat out, but this time I paid for her food since it was her birthday. Oh, that's generous. Okay, nice. Shell out money. As you can guess, if you shell out money, it means that you hand out money to pay for something. So shell here is like in the sense of shelling peas from a pod, yeah, because green peas are in a pod. So if you shell them, you take them out like money from your pocket, right? For example, I wish I hadn't gotten that new car now that I'm shelling out $1,000 a month in payments. Well, yeah, new cars. Anyway, so to shell out the money, to pay, to hand out the money. Midas touch. Okay, I guess this one is international. Yeah, like, and it comes from well, ancient times. Yeah, the King Midas, right? So basically, yeah, if you remember the story of King Midas from school, basically there was a guy who turned everything he touched into gold. Yeah. So nowadays it's used to say that someone is very successful in their business ventures, yeah, and you know it's easy for them to make a lot of money, yeah. Well, would be nice to yeah turn everything you touch into gold, but probably wouldn't end up well. But yeah, Jane really has the Midas touch. Every business she starts becomes very successful. Well, yeah, so this is very useful. If you want to become a successful entrepreneur or businessman or businesswoman, right? Midas touch. Receive a kickback. This is a little bit tricky because it's somehow related with illegal financial activities. So basically, to receive a kickback means that you are receiving money illegally, like under the table, yeah, like a bribe, yeah. Somebody gives you some money to do something illegal or not fully legal, right? To receive a kickback. For example, yeah, the police chief was arrested after it was revealed that he was receiving kickbacks to ignore certain crimes. Yeah. So that's the meaning of yeah, receiving a kickback to get some money illegally, usually through bribery. Okay. Living hand to mouth. Any ideas what this one might mean? If somebody lives hand to mouth, it's not very positive, as you can guess. So payday to payday. Yeah. Basically, you're right. It simply means that you're barely earning enough to survive. Yeah. So any money that comes into your hand is immediately spent on food. Yeah. To put in your mouth. Hence the expression to live hand to mouth. So not a good situation financially, right? For example, yeah, the family has been living hand to mouth ever since their father lost his job. Yeah. So yeah, if you live hand to mouth, basically you spend all the money you have immediately because you just need to buy food, you need to survive. Yeah? So that's the meaning of to live hand to mouth. Okay, the next one is to be loaded. That's quite the opposite of the previous one, because if you are loaded, it simply means exactly to be rich, but it's spelled differently. But yeah, but you're right. If someone is loaded, yeah, they have a lot of money. Yeah. For example, yeah, Billy paid his Harvard Law School tuition with cash. His family is loaded. Wow, so thousands of dollars in cash. Nice. Tuition is the money you pay for your education, and as we know, yeah, education in America is pretty expensive. Yeah, but if you are loaded, you don't have to worry about that. You can go to Harvard and pay in cash. Why not? Okay, make ends meet. Okay, this idiom appeared in some example of another one a few slides before, and we have something similar in our language. Yeah. So if you make ends meet, you simply make enough money to cover your basic needs, to cover like the necessities, like buying food and paying all the bills, to make ends meet. Yes, just to earn enough to survive and pay all your dues. For example, I don't make much from my job as a cashier, but I'm able to make ends meet. So yeah, I'm earning enough. Yeah, I can make ends meet. All right, as genuine as a $3 bill. Okay, so if you see like an expression like a $3 bill, like I don't think it exists. Yeah. So if you are as genuine as a $3 bill, so basically you're not genuine, quite fake. Yeah, quite the opposite. Because yeah. So of course this is an American idiom. Yeah, which simply means that something is fake, because there's no such a thing as a as a $3 bill. So definitely, yeah. If something is as genuine as a $3 bill, it's totally fake, yeah, and doesn't exist. For example, yeah, those suppose designer bags they sell on the street are as genuine as a $3 bill. Yeah, so any fake products, yeah, are as genuine as a $3 bill. Okay, in the red. Okay, finally some color. Positive or negative? What's the meaning? If you are in the red, what about your bank account statement? Like if it's in the red, yeah, it's definitely negative. Yeah, like everything in red in accounting is usually negative, I guess. So yeah. In case of being positive, yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you think about accounting, the ledger books, yeah, you usually note debits like losses, yeah, in red. So if you are in the red, basically you lose more money than you make, or you spend more money than you earn. Then you are in the red, or your bank account is in the red. For example, yeah, I'm in the red this month after paying that speeding ticket. Oh yeah, speeding tickets can be quite expensive now, so don't drive too fast, right? Okay, the opposite is to be in the black. Yeah, so if you're in the black, then it simply means that you've made more money than you spent, so you have something left. So your balance, your account balance, is above zero. So very positive thing, like at the end of the month, especially, right? So after working a couple of small jobs over the weekend, I earned an extra $500, and I'm back in the black. Perfect. Everyone likes to be in the black. All right. Pay an arm and a leg for something. What's the meaning of this one? If you pay an arm and a leg for something, I guess if you think about it, that's a pretty high price. Exactly, pay way too much. Yeah. So if you pay an arm and a leg for something, it means, yeah, you pay a lot. So we use this one when yeah, I have to pay a lot of money for something. Or another version of this idiom is also like cost an arm and a leg. Oh, this car cost me an arm and a leg. So for example, yeah, nowadays you have to pay an arm and a leg just for a tank of gas. Yeah, if it's a big tank, then absolutely. And going on that luxury vacation would be amazing, but it would cost an arm and a leg. And another idiom that is similar, if you pay a lot, is like pay through your nose. That's also like with body parts. Yeah. So yeah, to pay a lot of something, or if something costs a lot, to pay an arm and a leg, or to cost an arm and a leg. Okay, so and now we're moving on smoothly to idioms with body parts. All ears, to be all ears. What's the meaning of this one? If you are all ears, somebody say, "Oh, okay, I'm all ears." To listen carefully. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to pay attention, to listen carefully. Very good. Yes. Yeah. If someone is all ears, it simply means that they are eagerly listening and paying full attention. Yeah. For example, yeah, when the teacher mentioned a surprise, the students were all ears. Yeah, like then yeah, we like to listen to things like, yeah, that we like to hear. So yeah, I'm all ears. That's right. Heart of gold. Oh, that's an international one, I guess. So of course it has to exist in the English language. So if you have a heart of gold, basically, yeah, as you can guess, it means to be kind, generous, compassionate, yeah, to be a good human being. For example, yeah, despite facing hardships, she has a heart of gold and always helps those in need. Yep, we need such people with hearts of gold. All right. Keep an eye on. Well, this is kind of like self-explanatory one. Yeah? If you keep an eye on something, it just means to monitor or to watch something attentively. Yeah. So for example, yeah, the security guard has to keep an eye on the surveillance cameras throughout the night. Oh, that must be not good for your eyes, but yeah, to keep an eye on something. Also, if you want someone to look after something for you, okay, can you keep an eye on my kid for 10 minutes? I need to just pop out to the shop. So yeah, to keep an eye on something or on someone. Okay, head in the clouds. I guess we can guess the meaning. Yeah? If your head is in the clouds, then of course it means like being dreamy, yeah, or not paying attention to reality. Yeah, sometimes we do that. For example, yeah, instead of focusing on the lecture, she often has her head in the clouds, daydreaming about her upcoming vacation. So I hope that you don't have your heads in a class now, and you're kind of paying attention to what I'm saying. So yeah, to have your head in the clouds. Okay, kick the bucket. What's the meaning of this one? It's very popular, this one. And what's the meaning if someone kicks the bucket? Of course, it doesn't mean that you kick a bucket, yeah, because it's an idiom, so it's not understood literally. Death, yeah, exactly, yeah. If it's like a euphemism, a nice, gentle way of saying that someone died, yeah, or passed away. For example, yeah, he lived a long life and fulfilling. He lived a long and fulfilling life before finally kicking the bucket at the age of 95. Oh, that's quite a long life. Yeah, so to kick the bucket, to die or to pass away, which is again a euphemistic expression, a more gentle expression for dying. Kick the bucket. I guess we have something expression with calendar in Polish, right? But in English, you kick the bucket. Under one's thumb. Okay, if you are under someone's thumb, I guess, yeah, again, you can easily guess the meaning. If you are under someone's thumb, it simply means that you are controlled by that person, yeah, or you are under influence of that person. For example, yeah, despite being the boss, he keeps his employees under his thumb, making all the decisions himself. Yeah, so that's the meaning of to be under someone's thumb. So basically, you're being controlled or heavily influenced by someone else, not necessarily your boss. Sometimes, yeah, it's the wife. Anyways, put one's foot in one's mouth. Well, that doesn't sound comfortable, yeah. If you put your foot in one's mouth, I mean in your mouth. But the meaning of this expression is simply when you say something embarrassing unintentionally, yeah, or you behave in a tactless way, or you say something tactless. Yeah, it's kind of similar to putting your foot in your mouth. Yeah, so for example. I really put my foot in my mouth when I accidentally revealed the surprise party before it happened. Yeah, so somebody spoiled the fun here, definitely. So yeah, so when something like that happens, something embarrassing or tactless, you can use this expression to put your foot in your mouth. Twist someone's arm. Sounds painful when you think about it, but of course this is not a literal meaning of twisting someone's arm. But it simply means that someone you manage to convince someone to do something they wouldn't have done otherwise. Yeah, so it's kind of like strong persuasion. Yeah, if you twist someone's arm. For example, I wasn't going to the party, but my friends twisted my arm and got me to go. Yeah, so they persuaded me. They made me change my mind by twisting my arm. Hopefully not literally, right? Stab someone in the back. So yeah, this is kind of literal, yeah, and I think we have a similar expression in our language. So basically, if you stab someone in the back, It simply means to betray someone. Very good. To hurt someone who trusted you, yeah, by betraying them. Exactly. To stab someone in the back. Very painful and usually not expected. Yeah, it's a horrible thing. I can't believe she would cheat and stab me in the back like this. I really trusted her. Yeah, but life, that happens. Lose your touch. This one means that basically it's not about losing your physical sense of touch. You can still feel the things you touch, but it means to lose a skill that you once had. You are not able to do something, but you could in the past, but you haven't done it for quite some time, and now it appears that you no longer can. For example, she used to be the best hairstylist in town, but she's really losing her touch. Yeah? So her skills are becoming worse and worse. She's not the best anymore. Yeah, to lose your touch. Sit tight. What's the meaning of this one? I guess it's pretty popular. If you sit tight, when do we use this kind of expression? Sit tight. If you have any ideas, just type them up, and we'll see. Yeah. So if you sit tight, basically, it means that if somebody be the same, okay, be at the same place. Yeah. If someone tells you to sit tight, yeah, they want you to sit and wait patiently. Exactly. So don't move, sit tight, everything will be fine. Yeah, I'll be back. To sit tight. For example, sit tight while I go see if Mr. Henkel is ready to see you. So just, yeah, please wait, sit tight. That's the meaning. Okay, and to eyeball something, eyeball it. This one is quite useful. So basically, if you are eyeballing something, well, you measure the amount of something or the length of something using only your eyes. So it's like a rough estimate, not a precise measuring. Yeah. So for example, when you base an amount of something or the size of something based on how it looks, then we can use it. Yeah, like you're eyeballing it. Yeah. For example, I've made exactly, yeah, that's a good translation. I've made this recipe often, so I didn't bother to measure out a cup of rice. I just eyeballed it. Yeah, so it can be used while cooking. For example, if you don't weigh the ingredients, you just eyeball it, and you think it's the correct amount, the correct measurement. All right, and this was the final expression for today. So thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for attending this webinar. I hope that you have learned something new, or at least that you have revised some of the idioms that you have already known. So again, thank you very much for attending. Have a good afternoon, and see you sometime in the future. Right. So thank you very much, and yeah, bye bye. Take care.